a little bit more on the emotional side. How did you feel going into, 55 events ago in Nkrumah? How did you feel going into your first one? And, what were the differences and how did you get over that hurdle of any of those potential emotions that may have been more jittery?
Great question. So first and foremost, 7 months ago, the first one was done out of desperation and pure fear, quite frankly. So the first ever virtual networking event was, I learned that I was not able to leave my home unless it was for something essential, right? So going to the doctor or going to the grocery store. And that was mandated by the local government and also the police, right? Like you could not go outside. So that was one. The first initial reaction to any type of pandemic is denial, right? You're like, no, this isn't real, right? This is not happening. I'm okay. We're going to get past this. And then when it set in, where it was week 1, week 2, week 3, and I was like, wow, I cannot conduct business or prospect the way that I used to. I have to figure out what's the new way to do it. So I just basically put together a think tank, if you will, of 4 or 5 friends, contacts, business peers, and said, hey, first off, are you okay? Right? That's first and foremost. And then, is your family okay? And then 2, your salespeople like me, what are you doing? Because I don't know what to do. I'm unsure. And I call it my personal board of directors, if you will, my mentors, my sponsors. I said, what are you doing to stay in contact with your contacts? What are your clients and prospective clients even saying to you? What is working and what's not working? So that's how it first started. I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I had no idea where the conversation was going to go. But I'll tell you that first initial Zoom or WebEx call that I hosted, it turned into a think tank. And people said, you know what, Nkrumah, we're not sure what's next. Here's what we're doing to stay sane. Here's what my management team is saying. And then I kind of, retorted with what we were doing. And then we started doing them every week, right? Just to catch up from last week and the prior week. And then it got bigger. Hey, can I invite my head of business development? Hey, can I invite my vice chairman? Hey, can I invite a prospect of mine that I'm trying to add value to? I was like, sure, no doubt. And it went from 5 to 10 to 20 to 30. And then it just grew organically. And, 55 later, they've moved from virtual networking events to virtual cocktail events to sweat working events to now hopefully Peloton spin events for 30 minutes, right? Like it just keeps growing. So at the end of the day, it was daunting at first, and then it just became really easy and fun. And then obviously, reaping the rewards with new business connections. So now it's been good.